Hello everyone, let's get working on our ceramic feather dish. Today you'll be using a slab of clay and a feather tracer. Now there's a difference between tracing and cutting through the clay. So for this first step you are just tracing the shape like we're drawing on the clay. Don't press all the way down. You're going to try to carefully follow the lines the best you can. Remove the cardboard, and now you're going to retrace those lines, but you're pressing all the way through so that it is cutting. Some of the feathers have some really pointy parts, so notice I am using 2 different strokes to get those corners nice and sharp. So I start at the point 2 times, pulling my pencil out. Notice I'm working in small sections, pulling clay out from around it as I go. The extra clay can get put in a ball and given back to a teacher at the end because we're using it for other classes. Now, to write your name, keep that nice light hand grip, just like we were doing before. Notice I'm kind of wiping extra clay off the tip of the pencil so I can get nice clean letters. This part's a little tricky. If you need a teacher to help you, just let us know. But we're going to carefully flip the feather over. And you might notice that the edges are a little rough, so dipping your finger in water, we're just going to rub the edges gently, trying not to change the shape of the feather. We want to be careful not to stretch it out as we're doing this step or add too much water, which will make it soggy. I'm going to change the texture by just rubbing some water over the top, and using a pencil tool again, I'm going to draw and design my feather. Now, you could draw whatever type of design you want, like if you want dots or shapes or something else. I am doing more of a natural feather design, so I'm doing lots of diagonal lines. When you're done designing it, check for any rough edges, and then with a teacher's help, we're going to create a newspaper nest for our clay leaf to sit in. So the newspaper nest is made by rolling up newspaper around just the outside edge, so it kind of creates this little nest or paper boat. So we're making kind of a narrow one, and what we're going to do is we are lifting up the clay feather carefully, and we're draping it over this newspaper bowl, so that way it can kind of slump down in the middle, creating that dish shape. So it will dry in this position, and the next time you see it, you'll be able to add your color.